He's beating your ass with your own your stick. He took the stick out your hand, beating your ass with a stick. You're not even defending yourself. You telling them how great you used to be. But we're the first man. But the black woman is God. But we're the ones who figured out alkaline water. We're organic. We're doing all this bullshit, talking about all this goddamn ridiculous shit, while he beating you with a stick. Your stick is called magic, nigga. Pick it up. I've been selling them and giving them away for free for close to 10 years now. It's simple. You cannot fill a full cup. You deep niggas, cups are full. You need to admit you don't know shit to begin to know shit. You need to admit you don't know shit to begin to know shit. You're in the sunken place. Look here, niggas. You have to retake your mind. I notice how so-called deep niggas who's supposed to be about their science are actually screaming and yelling the white man's name more than his woman screams when he's fucking her, actually. Or actually more than the little boy or whatever thing he's fucking is screaming his name. Niggas are screaming that shit more than that. You gotta get them off your mind. You ever notice the things you ignore go away? And I know it seems like a big deal, but did you realize the only occult science, secret society science, magic that the white man is actually doing to you is just keeping you distracted? He's just keeping you, that's it. That's the sum total of it. Everything he has that's in a secret society that the average Joe doesn't know is just intellectual bullshit and devoid of the spiritual aspect. He cannot access the great feminine. Not only does he hate women, he's taught you to hate women, and the way to access spirituality is through the divine feminine. They hate their women. They only raise up white women as the object of beauty, not because they revere her, because it's a weapon against the true iconic be all to end all beauty in existence. The black woman. Like that shit. That's right, nigga. Nigga. The black woman. He's playing you. The key to our resurrection, the key to our transformation, the retaking of whatever the fuck it is you niggas is trying to retake and call your own, begins with your mind. You need to resurrect your mind. You need to first learn what it is and how it works. The name of the game, I'm so comedic, is know thyself. And what you really see is a bunch of people who know, quite frankly, don't know shit. I'm seeing everyone's interpretation, and it's not like I'm looking for the great interpretation, because I get it. Everyone sees things the way they see things, and no one man or person, myself very much included, cannot see everything. But if you're going to sit in front of a fucking YouTube camera and pretend to teach black people, at least pretend fucking better. You understand? At least know what you even getting at. and then get at it. You know what I'm saying? And then get at it. You're watching. See, when I notice everyone has a breakdown when it's a dumb fucking movie. When I see complicated shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's say some shit that can really be decoded, like Inception, which is one thing I did. And there are many others that I don't even waste my time. You know what I'm saying? I showed you niggas metaphysical interpretations of goddamn Wizard of Oz. I could do Willy Wonka in Chronicles of Riddick, where I show you metaphysics, not just how I feel in my interpretations of a breakdown. I remember somebody tried to break down the movie Beloved with Oprah. You understand? Shit goes too far with niggas sometimes. Shit go way too far. Way too far. Know what I'm saying? Way too far. And this is because you need to know, you need to really spend some time shut off from talking and think you know and fucking go study. I made tapes in 2004, 5, and I looked at them and said, there's a bunch of mumbo jumbo of a nigga talking out his ass. Now I sounded on the tapes motherfucking electrifying. I knew how to say this. I knew how to do this. I know how to look like this. When I listened. Yeah, nigga, kick that shit. I know how to do all the fucking deep nigga moves. The problem was I was not a deep nigga. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm also not a stupid nigga. So instead of just because I had the opportunity and the motherfucking means, and this is before YouTube, nigga. This is before the internet. I let that go. Let that go. I was sitting in those tapes early on with Bobby Hemmett. I could have still, but most people tried to work their lives to do an opening or sit with Bobby Hemmett so they can have a career. Not I. I said, I look like an asshole. An asshole. And then I studied my ass off. There was no online. There was MySpace at the time. I rocked and rocked and rocked. Every book, especially because Bobby Hemmett was known for giving out scholarship. And while I'm here, let me say this to you from message from Bobby Hemmett. No, not a new message, but a message from his lectures. He always said this, and y'all niggas need to hear this again in case y'all missed it sifting through all the hours that you have. If the person before you is repeating from a book, make sure they give you the fucking book. You understand? What you hear from me comes from discoveries of my divine mind. And if I'm repeating from a book, I'll give you that book. If I'm talking from a study of a long-term study, which I am right now in this moment, then this is coming from my understanding of many books, many studies, many reads, many meditations. So this, what you're hearing is an understanding. When you hear a nigga just saying 3/4 and this and that, and this goes up your back at a rate of 3 ratio, he's repeating from a fucking book. He is. So and when you go, ooh, that was deep, you're a fucking follower and you're a church member. You should demand that motherfucker tell you what book he read it from. He said, that was excellent information. How did you find that? How did you get that? So let them say a book, or this shit is channels, or I went into my genetic memory banks. I got it from Akasha. Make them tell you where they got it from. How about that? And that's how we sort out who should be teaching you and who should just be giving you the groovy books that they read. Because I'm going to assume no matter how many times I call you niggas slow, you motherfuckers at least can read. And as long as you can read, not a damn motherfucker can control you on the planet, especially with this information. I urge you niggas to ask those who you find entertaining or those who you find so fucking profound. Where's this coming from, player? And if they say the divine mind, you bow and say thank you for what you're giving, because you will never get this anywhere else. Because your divine mind rules all. Oh, wait a minute. Your divine mind is all. You understand? This game begins and ends with your mind. And the name of the motherfucking sport, the motherfucking race, is called light. You understand? Without light or limited light, nigga, you will be abused. Abused. And for the most part, most of you niggas are. Most of you niggas are. You should be working for no other reason. You should not be working to save the black race. You need to save your black ass. You shouldn't be working to save the black babies. You should be more interested in saving your fucking grown-up ass. You will not save masses of niggas. You niggas cannot even agree on which kind of Kool-Aid goes with what kind of fucking fish. You niggas cannot agree what meat should be on the grill at the cookout. Nevertheless, raise up a whole fucking country of niggas to go, yeah, that shit's true though. Yeah. Imagine a whole country of niggas. Yeah, nigga, you got that right. Goddamn, nigga, I couldn't wait till you got here, nigga, to save us. Nigga, listen. You make a choice. You work for humanity or you work for your higher self. And I hate to say higher self because it's so bitch ass. You either God or you fucking man. And man is nothing to be proud of. Nothing. The best thing a man can be is a human, a light man, to be called human. And that's scraping the floor, son. Scraping the floor. You gotta work, player. You gotta work, player. See ya at the top, baby. Let me keep on. I wrote some notes of things I don't want to forget before we get to this, before we get to the get out. Your power and your science. I hear people talking about the white man got our power, we got our science. So basically, hidden culture or the occult means it should be hidden. So we shouldn't be talking about this. This is a secret. Nigga, that is the most fucking white man tell you nonsense repeated. I don't like the white man shit I've heard since I've been in the game. Let me say it slower. The most white man nonsense, black man repeated. I don't remember what I said, but it's the most white man created nonsense, black man repeated, misunderstood, understanding, hustle that I've heard since I've been in the game. Meaning they're telling you that bullshit, but they're not telling you the real meaning. Don't get confused with secret societies as occult groups. They are groups with hidden knowledge, and what they have in that group is hidden. And the next group, what they have in that group is hidden from that fucking group, unless you're in the group. This group knowledge that white people have is not what they were doing as true occultists. The true occult science, here it is. It has to do with light and melanin. I'm going to hit you to a occult phrase that you've heard most likely all your life. It is called hidden in plain sight. You're in that sunken place right now. Hidden in plain sight. That means The true hidden culture is, in fact, that's what you're doing when you decode a movie, or so-called decode a movie that you think you're doing. The movie is in plain sight, but you are going in to bring out what's hidden in plain sight. But those who can't, the story didn't change. Those who can't see it will never see it. Now, when you talk, unlike a movie, about what we call the occult, what I've been doing, what Bobby's been doing, and others that I assume have been doing, it is still hidden in plain sight for those who haven't initiated themselves into this level of light. Is hidden. I cannot begin to tell you, and some of you out there will bear witness to this. How many times, Panic, I listened to you. I used to turn you off, used to burn my ears. I used to say, fuck this nigga ain't, it's crazy nigga, he cursed too much, he this. But one time I listened to something and I can't stop listening. I can hear it now. I started reading this, then I went back and I don't even hear the cursing. I don't even hear it. I mean, I could write a fucking Roots Part 3 of all the niggers over the years who wrote hate letters, then wrote love letters after they came into this level of consciousness, dogettes. You understand? And it's not me, it's them. I'm speaking to the best of my occult understanding, the best of my spiritual prowess, the best of my reflection of true self, true realization that I receive over putting in true spiritual work. I'm never off duty with this, dog. I'm never off duty. This is real. This is everything real. My house is built based upon this realism. And this is a mini mansion we live in here. My woman she could put your ass in the sunken place for real. For real. This is not something we playing with and make it look fancy. This is a long-term thing. My pops was into this. My grandfather was deep into this shit. Half the shit that I hear y'all niggas ranting about, my grandparents was ranting about. Y'all just doing it on YouTube. And really not my grandparents, but grandparents that age ranting about the white man. Because they was sweeping all day as a janitor. They come home, hearing that white man and the cracker doing this shit. And that motherfucking the hunky. Y'all sound just like them disgruntled motherfuckers. Didn't move anywhere in science. And then didn't physically move anywhere as a human neither. Just got good new Samsungs and shit. But the same ass disgruntled arguing. You just got a forum to do it where people click on this shit. Based on who rants the best. Based upon who rants the best. You understand? Who's the most interested at saying the white man did it. Look at him again. That fucking beast. I hate him. I just hate him. He makes me want to cry. You're in that sunken place. So, hidden in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight. The true occultist, the true magician knows, no matter what I say. Here's another phrase from that. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. So that means I could be saying the greatest occult shit on the planet. And it is still hidden. It is still occult until that student is able to hear that light. And then that means he's initiated. And that's how secret societies, which are later day shit, mimicked that process, which was self-initiation. That was because 10 people come to the secret society and say, I want in. What do they do to judge if you're worthy? Well, today, all you have to do is pay the dues. That's number one. So let's say back then when it meant something, and I can't even co-sign these niggas was doing this shit back then. I don't really know. It sounds fucking left. Because what I heard many things from our master teachers about these fucking groups and societies. The first thing I heard was to become a 33rd degree Mason, you gotta suck a dick in the white Mason groups. That's what I heard. That's number one, which ain't no information worth that, goddamn. Ain't no information that fucking valuable to me. Okay? Now, the other thing I heard was that pretty much the adept masters knew this beast was crawling around the earth and created a system for him to at least raise himself up to an upright man. And an upright man just meant a motherfucker was standing on his 2 fucking feet. This nigga was crawling around. So when they had the ability to become or the need or the idea to become an upright man, they were able to join these so-called societies. And my thought on that would be that you can judge who was able to be let into it, the mere fact, because only the best of white man, if there is such a thing, would walk and even have an interest in it. You understand what I'm saying? The 99.9999% of the motherfuckers would still be interested in Friday night shit fights between each other, shit wrestling between each other. You feel me? So the 1% that was able to crawl out the cave and say, I want to be an upright man. Help me, Mr. Negro, niggas, naga. And we said, fuck it, you in. And just taught him some limited bullshit. But clearly limited bullshit that they was able to fucking run with. And then you got later day Negroes joining back up with this. Now, even better, the information that they did have, I was told by Dr. Aline, was still very informative, especially after you come out of the slavery Holocaust. So, Noble Drew Ali, Elijah Muhammad went through this along with the Rosicrucian mysteries. You understand? And this is when the information was still doing something. And from that, knowing that black people could not handle the level of information just being dispensed to them, they said, we're going to do something better. We're going to start warming their minds up. So Noble Drew Ali created the Moors, and of course, Elijah Muhammad, the Black Islam. But when you read, and I'm sure Noble Drew Ali, I'm not guessing, because later day when I seen that photo broken down, and it was being broken down like, you know, forget all that. I'm sitting there going, oh my God, I had no fucking clue. Let me start talking to this nigga in the spirit world. I just left it alone. And when I contacted Noble Drew Ali, I went to Philly on a ritual, and he told me to come there. When I started talking to him, that nigga said he's so advanced. He hates to be deified and pulled down by that name on planet Earth, if you really want to. But see, usually these revelations I leave to myself because these niggas are so in love with these guys that you say something, you talking about him. Yeah, I don't want that on my plate. I'd rather keep it to myself because I have no ego to say, ooh, guess what I found out? Nigga, I find out anytime, anything, and I want. I've reached that level of occult science. And I know I look normal because I'm hidden in plain sight. You understand? The level of light I'm dealing with, I already made it to the mountaintop. I see, know, and understand without question what it is that happens when you die, when I die, where I'm going, how I'm going, and where I'm going to be, and who I'm going to be with, and what it looked like. And it is fire, nigga. Fire. I am comfortable. I am comfortable with what it is I know. So I don't need to tell you. This is for me. The fundamental understanding of this study is for you. And everything else is a layer on top and only second to your knowledge of self. So when motherfuckers tell you, I got hit on a rock and it told me when I woke up, I must save black people. That's all ego shit. That's all ego shit. You cannot save black people. Black people can only save themselves. And until they're ready, nothing will happen. The best you can do is lay out methodologies and information and light for them to follow for when they're ready to see and find light. You have been that beacon. And they can look back. There's people who just become conscious and tell me now, I've been fucking 3 months of just back to back doing nothing but listening to your lectures. Man, once I found you, you think I sit around and go, yeah, nigga, because I'm that nigga. And really, after 10 years, I can really be like, yeah, nigga, I'm that nigga. But I'm that nigga. Teach me how to Dougie. But I'm not that fucking vulnerable. It ain't about me. And I am that nigga. But the only one I need to be that nigga for is in the next room, and her name is Khadijah. And the only ones who need to see me as an honorable nigga are my 2 sons. You understand what I'm saying? And the only one I'm doing this for is motherfucking self-transformation. And because I have a talent, an ability to speak it, teach what I've learned, I'm a learn really fast and regurgitate it and make people understand some things. I felt it's my duty, not to save black people, but my duty to sit in front of and do this. Just give information, give you leads, give you places to read books, and tell you, I can't save you. I'm not here to save you. I don't want to save you. I'm not responsible for saving you. Only you can save you. And when you realize that shit, all them people telling you that they came to save you, you're going to find they're very entertaining, and it is very entertaining. And I love them. And I love everything that's on YouTube. It's the greatest form of entertainment I have thus seen yet. The greatest. And I don't want nobody to go away. And believe it or not, we all are being saved no matter what you are on anyway, because this thing is never meant to last forever. But we have saved ourselves before we came here, because this thing has already been planned out. You only acting it out. Look at this as a movie. The same way they write a script and they already know the beginning, middle, and end. We wrote a script, and every single human being, including the white man, is actually playing a role for the sake of alchemy. You understand? Now, see, you say, oh, Panic, that was some deep, advanced, occult shit. And you told everybody. But I can say that thing 10,000 times. And I guarantee you, if I said it to the Hebrew Israelites, none of them would give a fuck what I just said. And you tell me I'm lying. If I said that shit to perhaps Nubians, none of them would say, well, if Dr. York, did Dr. York say that? If I said it to the Moors, what would they say? Motherfucker, you're not black. Nigga, you're not black. You get what I'm saying? If I said it to the magicians niggas, what the magic niggas, what they say? Nigga, that ain't from the dark side. Nigga, Panic went light side. He's a light nigga. He's light side. They worse than us. So I'm not picking on anybody. I'm joking. I'm not downing anybody. If that's what you into and this thing is finding you light, then it's valuable. If it's finding you light, it's valuable. And it's valuable to that individual. It's valuable and precious to that individual's consciousness who's never heard of it before. If you never heard of what amor is, and this somehow attracts you and you found it, then you're here to do that. And I'm not here to shit on that anyway. In fact, what I found out in what we call the universe, that's the worst crime in existence. You can you can be Jeffrey Dahmer eating niggas down this motherfucker, and nothing in the universe is going to say, I care. We're going to get him. He's going down, baby. None of that. Nothing cares. Because this isn't real. That's the whole concept of standing in front of that Osiris in your heart being light as a feather. I have not stolen. I have not did. I have not done. Dun 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 dun. I have not stolen. I have not raped. I have not robbed. I have not pillaged. I have not goat. Dun dun goats. Fucked some goats. Did some goats. Ate some goats. I didn't fuck goats. I didn't do goats. I didn't do goats. Dun dun dun. Dance, nigga. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, nigga, this is hot. You can say all the 42 laws of confession. And the idea, if you don't understand, and you're not going to be standing in front of no man sitting there named Osiris, there's no such a fucking thing. It's so sad I have to clarify that shit too. There's no man. They're trying to show you through these characters as they explain energies, which are invisible. So how do you explain invisible energies? You give them characters and personalities and mythologies to show how energies interplay. You understand? Osiris is your subconscious mind. Osiris is that sunken place. We're going to still get out. We're going to get there, me and my nigga right here, because I'm feeling the move right now. And Osiris represents the subconscious. Your conscious mind, the light. Osiris represents the darkness. The light represents Horus. But that same light of your consciousness also has a duality, because remember, it's split down here. It also represents evil. So Satan and Christ. But Horus and Set, we'll keep it here, is humanity versus the part of your humanity that wants to be conscious, that pays for my classes, that buys, let's say, my herb pack, is in the library 24 hours a day, is on YouTube till your eyes get tired, reading till your eyes falls out. I had perfect 20/20 vision all my entire motherfucking life. It was what I was proud of. But now I need glasses. You understand? I read my shit's crooked, and I need stronger glasses now. I read it till the wheels fall off. I cannot see damn near what's in front of me now. And as sad as that may seem to your humanity, to me, it's a fucking something to be proud of. Riding this shit till this wheels fall off. I'm gonna have to read my books in Braille, my nigga, and that's what, and that's how I plan to have it. So these are the duality, or the fight, or the war in heaven between your conscious mind. And Haru is trying to relieve the true light that is hidden in the darkened, or the sunken place. This is the sunken place. You understand? And I'm gonna fuck with, I want y'all to know this, because when I talk about this movie, see, now I want you to understand first and foremost what I'm doing. I'm not going to decode these movies. I'm going to take some of the symbols and technically what you call encode them, because that movie was to the point. But from his psyche, you're going to see imagery. So I'm not going to decode, because I'm sure this nigga didn't mean that. But I'm going to show you when you can look at symbols and still see a hidden culture in it, but it's what you are seeing. You understand? See, when I decode a movie, I'm breaking down what he saw as the hidden and what he put on top of it to hide it. So we're watching what he put on top to hide it, and I'm decoding what's in his mind. So all of that movie decoding for the white man is just really the white man's psyche. It doesn't make you deep. It just decodes it. And it's really just something really good for black people to hear, because really, this is a trait that you must have to be a spiritualist. Listen, must have. because your dreams are also movies, and they are encoded and need to be decoded and decoded so they can be used and understood in the realm of the earth. It is the true language of your subconscious mind. It is how Osiris speaks. You understand? Symbols are how Osiris speaks. If you understand the Osirian language, you are the decoder of symbols. And just while we hear understanding the etymology of word, is called the language of the birds. So Osiris speaks through symbols, and the human mind has to decode them so you can understand the message. You understand what I'm saying? And when you speak to Osiris, you speak in symbols. So you can't look around because Farnsworth is chilling right now in the camera view. Right there, ain't that right, Fonzie? That's Fonzie Samadi. But there's nothing but symbols all around my house. Like as I reach to the left, for instance, on Khadijah's father's altar, I put a pine cone for Pan, blah, 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 blah. And here's the deal. A lot of this stuff I remember why I did it, and you can figure out pretty much why you did it. Some stuff I don't remember. I have no clue why I put it up there, besides it's Pan and being pine. But that's excellent because you want certain things to go and exist in the sunken place, my nigga. Listen, your conscious mind that's in a fight constantly. If something is on your mind, right? I want $1 million, but you are constantly telling yourself why you're not worthy. I can't get $1 million. How am I going to do that? I'm not going to be able to, you could tell, you're going to tell yourself, otherwise you'll have $1 million. You understand? But what magic is, what programming is, what occult is, the hidden culture exists here in the sunken place in your mind. That's the underworld. Wait a minute, listen to the words. Hidden culture. Where does the hidden culture exist? In the underworld. Where is the underworld? In the divine black mind, the sunken place, the subconscious mind. Can white people be in the black subconscious mind? No! So therefore, the cracker is not in your shit. The beast is not in your shit. He can't get in your mind. He can only manipulate your conscious mind and get you to agree to all your oppression. Your oppression is an agreement. It is not happening to you. You letting it happen. The same way the boxer in the boxing match decides to go like this. You're going to get fucked up, and you have. Put your hands up, nigga. Defend yourself, my nigga. Defend yourself. You defend yourself with your ancient science. It is fortified with information and methodology for you to make that man invisible. He came out of the invisibility that we brought forth, and we need to send him back to the invisibility of his monkey beginnings, of his primate beginnings. You get what I'm saying? It's up to you, but you can only do it by getting in your right mind. It's not an internal fight. It's an internal fight. The boxer who already believes he's going to lose, no matter what he does in the ring, he's already lost before he got in the ring. The boxer who believes he's going to lose already lost before he got into the ring. You guys are the boxers who don't even know you in a motherfucking fight or what kind of fight you in. Not only do you believe you're going to lose? You haven't even gotten to the level to believe you want to lose to turn it around to a win. That far back. This fight or battle between Horus and Osiris is constant. And the magician, what he has to do is, I teach in class all methodologies for putting your intention in the sunken place. Because when your attention is allowed to live in the sunken place, subconscious mind, it is now in the underworld, or it is now experiencing or dwelling among a culture. It is thriving among a culture in the hidden place. And it manifests once it is ready as your new reality. Now, I'm tired of explaining magic to you motherfuckers so plain, and this shit is getting twisted. What I'm saying, a fucking 3-year-old should be able to grasp. And if you can't grasp it and you still beefing with some shit I'm saying that I know is just plain, you don't got to even believe or feel nothing or be in a group to say, this is some common sense shit I'm saying. You don't have to be down with nothing but common sense to understand what I'm saying. And if you still don't, and you still take issue with some basic shit I'm saying, then your light is very dim, son. And I understand, and I'm with you. But I'm not fucking talking to you. Know what I'm saying? My shit ain't for humans, my nigga. I don't speak to humans. I only give them my social security number and any other thing the white man need to give me whatever fucking ID I'm supposed to not be signing my name on. You feel me? Other than that, my nigga, I deal with gods, goddesses, nothing less. You understand? And anything else are people who are striving to move to that level of consciousness. You understand? Which my hat is off to the most. Someone who could fight through the madness. The white man is not doing magic against you. He's using mind control. You understand? Now tell me about your mother. You're in that sunken place, bitch. He's using mind control. And half this mind control is just real standard techniques. I've been talking about it for years. They doing that. That's just that. That's just that. And there's 1% who do rituals and they can get some energy out of it. But they can't go to the levels you go. And the few occultists like myself and the handful of motherfuckers I can shake a rock at are not enough to impact enough. But I've knocked shit down. I've proven that. You just go into my archives. I showed before and after shit. I've been through that phase of proving. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. You seen that shit, right? Remember when I said that shit, right? I said that shit to you 2 lectures ago that was going to happen, right? Remember I told you that Whitney Houston shit? Remember I told you I've been through all of that bullshit. No need. It's on you right now, dog. Know what I'm saying? I'm not special. I'm not any more special than any of you niggas out there with melanin and pineal gland. You got a kundalini energy and chakras. Time to do work, son. I don't feel better. I don't feel superior. You know what I'm saying? I feel satisfied. You understand? See, if I was cultivating my ego and this prowess of superiority based upon knowledge and how many black people love to click and buy my product, you don't hear that and you don't feel that from me. Because I don't give a fuck. That's weak to me. And it's weak. It's a weak nigga ass shit to me. I'm embarrassed if I was like that. You understand what I'm saying? What I feel is relaxed, satisfied, content. When I see the human condition of black people, I still feel compassion. But my compassion is they don't know what I know to pull themselves out of it. You understand? So it ain't about fuck them and fuck that and fuck my people. I get it. But the sad reality and the happy reality is the only savior is you. You are the only one that can save your ass. And until you do, it makes no sense for me to frown. It makes no sense for me to be all tied up in a knot that I must get on YouTube and look this close in the camera and tell you niggas what we gotta do because the white man he's coming. And when he comes, you niggas better be ready, because if you ain't ready, we need to get guns, nigga. Guns! Because here he comes. I don't need to do all that because I'm sure I get a lot of likes, a lot of hits, nigga, right? But that performance ain't saving no fucking niggas neither. You understand? And it ain't waking no niggas up. It's making niggas very excited on the inside, though. So you get a lot of loving hip-hop, loving niggas who love that same drama rush that they get from these reality shows. They get that same drama rush because nothing's happening. Nobody's taken to the streets. Not one white man killed yet. 0 kills. You understand? But on YouTube, motherfuckers is fucking... niggas won the war halfway. You understand what I'm saying? But ain't nothing happening in reality. But so people who are frustrated, tired of just getting hit on the head against the white man, the beast, tired of it, need something to do. So when somebody's up in that motherfucker breaking it down on their ass, yeah, motherfucker, we gotta get this shit together, nigga. Use Egyptian, motherfucker. Get the fuck off the walls, nigga. This is ours. We built the pyramids, nigga. You like, God damn. This sound like this is, we ready to fight. I'm with it. And then you get excited, waiting for the next one and the next one. And and that's really the ceiling on it. You get excited. But the sad part is, I love that excitement too. It's the greatest thing in the world. But I'm not confused. I'm not learning anything. I'm entertaining myself. So I do love to be entertained. And maybe to some people, it's a level of light and a step up. But like I said, just give me the book that you read. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to read. You know what I'm saying? And we got to kind of understand the stuff I'm telling you now about the subconscious mind and all of that is from a collaborations of readings. You understand? And the saddest part is one of the best books on it is out of print. And I haven't seen a PDF for it yet. But get a book called The Magician by Phil Cooper. If you can, and if you can spend the money, it's worth it. That's probably the most comprehensive writing on the subconscious mind as in terms of how it pertains to magic. You understand? That you will ever find. Probably one of the most mind-changing books you can get within the circle of all this minutia of occult shit that's pretty much rewritten over and over again with the same shit. Because why is the same shit written over and over again with the same shit? Because every true occultist understands that you have to get out the books. Eventually, you're going to have to start discovering your own fucking information and writing your own book. Oh, guess what? I wrote a book. Yeah, because after years of this studying, you leave that aspect becomes behind you because you go automatically on self-pilot, which is what that is designed to do.